Hello, everybody. This is Tucker Miller here again. And before I start this movie review, I wanted to say we have officially made it to the end of the Disney Renaissance era. So after this movie review, we'll move on to the next era of Disney animated movies. So, yeah. But anyways, like I said, for my next movie review, I'm gonna be reviewing on Tarzan. Came out in 1999. So anyways, let's get to the plot. So the plot of this movie is at the very beginning, this family escaped from a shipwreck. Yeah, this family escaped from a shipwreck, and then the family got stuck in the jungles of Africa. So the husband and wife decided to build a treehouse so they can try to stay alive. But however, one day, this leopard named Sabor killed the husband and wife, and then meanwhile this group of gorillas, and we got this gorilla named Kara, voiced by Glenn Close, and she heard a baby's crying. A baby crying. So Kara decided to see where was the crying coming from, and what she found was a baby. So Kara decided to take the baby and raise him as her. Kara decided to take the baby and save him from Sabor. But however, Kara's mate and also the leader of the gorillas, Kujak, wasn't too thrilled. But despite what Kujak said to Kara, Kara decided to raise the baby as her own. And she named that baby, of course, Tarzan, voiced by Tony Goldman. Yeah, Tony Goldman. And then Tarzan became friends with this other gorilla named Took, voiced by Rosie McDonald, and this elephant named Tentor, voiced by Wayne Knight. And Tarzan is an ape man, and But then meanwhile, there's this group of humans that came to the African jungles to study and learn about gorillas. So we got this character, Jane, voiced by Minnie Driver, and of course her father, Professor Portal, and the film's main antagonist, Quentin. Tarzan must choose between his family of gorillas or be with the humans. And that's basically what the plot of this movie is. Now, what can I say about Tarzan? Tarzan, it is a great movie. This is a great Disney animated movie, and a great way to end the Disney Renaissance era. That's right, this is a great end to the Disney's Renaissance era, and a great animated movie from 1999. And this movie, and Tarzan, is based on the 1914 novel by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Edgar Rice Burroughs. The novel called Tarzan of Tarzan of the Apes. So, yeah. The Marvel by Edgar White Bellows. If I'm pronouncing his last name right. Yeah, Edgar White Bellows. And yeah, and I believe the Marvel actually became a book series too. So, yeah. And this is another Disney animated film that is based on a Marvel, like, you know, other ones like The Jungle Book and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And of course, we got this one too, Tarzan. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, Tarzan has a great story, great characters, and great music, and really good animation too. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this film a lot. I remember, I think the first time I watched this movie was on the Disney Channel back in, I want to say, 2013, I think, or something. I think it was 2013. That's when I first watched this movie, when it aired on the Disney Channel. So, yeah. Yeah, I remember watching that. That's the first time I watched this film. Was on the Disney Channel, I want to say 2013, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, Tarzan. And I really enjoyed Tarzan a lot. So, yeah. Yeah, Tarzan was a great movie. And I think, and also this movie also got a TV series from the early 2000s, The Legend of Tarzan, which, unfortunately, that series is not available on Disney Plus for some reason. I guess, from what I understand, the reason why the show wasn't available on Disney Plus is because, I guess, due to copyright issues or something. But yeah. Yeah, but anyways, but nonetheless, this is still a great movie. I really enjoyed Tarzan a lot. So, yeah. So yeah, Tarzan is a great movie. And this is probably my third favorite animated movie from 1999. I mean, 1999 has a lot of great animated movies, such as Toy Story 2, South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, this movie, and of course, The Iron Giant. But, yeah, I already reviewed on Toy Story 2, and now I'm reviewing on Tarzan, and I'll probably review on The Iron Giant and South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut some other time. But, yeah. But my top three 1995 my top three favorite 1999 animated movies are Toy Story 2, South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, and Tarzan. So, yeah. Yeah, Tarzan, this is a great movie. So, yeah. But anyways, let's talk about the characters. Tarzan, he's a great character, and I'll definitely have to say Tony Goldman did a great job voicing Tarzan for this movie. Yeah, Tarzan is a great character. And of course, we got Jane, Tarzan's love interest. Jane, she's another great character, and I'll definitely have to say Minnie Driver did a great job voicing Jane for this movie. So, yeah. And of course, we got Miss Professor Porter, who is Jane's father. Professor Porter is another great character. And Quentin, he's a great Disney villain. And I'll definitely have to say, and I can tell, yeah, Quentin, he's one of the greatest Disney villains of all time. And I will have to say, Quentin is one of the most underrated Disney villains of all time. I can tell his voice actor had a great time voicing the character. As you can tell in the movie, you can tell he is very excited he's having a great time voicing Quentin. So yeah, Quentin's voice actor was having a great time voicing his character. So, yeah. Yeah, I can tell his actor was having a great time. So, yeah. Yeah, Quentin, one of the most underrated Disney villains of all time. And of course, we got Kojak. Kojak, he's another underrated character. He's decent. Kojak is a decent character. And of course, we got Kala, who is Tarzan's adopted mother. Yeah, Kala, she's a great mother. And I will definitely have to say, Glenn Close did a great job voicing her. Voicing Kala. So, yeah. And of course, we cannot forget Took. Took, she's a hilarious character. And, yeah, Took is actually a girl, not a boy. I know many people mistaken Took as a boy, but really, Took is actually a girl. Girl? So, yeah. So if you guys are confused, Took is a girl, not a boy. So, yeah. Took is one of these characters that is misgendered. But again, Took is a girl, not a boy. So, yeah. And Took, she's a hilarious character. And I would definitely have to say, Rosie McDonald did a great job voicing Took. Yeah, Took, she's hilarious. And of course, another hilarious character, Tentor. Yeah, Tentor, he's another hilarious character. And I would definitely have to say, Wayne Knight, which we all know him in Seinfeld, did a great job voicing Tentor. So yeah, and also 5 months later, Wayne Knight would voice another character from a Disney movie. Well, actually a Disney Pixar movie. Yeah, Wayne Knight was also in Toy Story 2 as the greedy toy collector, Al McWiggin. So, yeah. So, fun fact. Wayne Knight voiced Tentor in this movie, and he would later voice Al McWiggin in Toy Story 2. So, yeah. Yeah, and Wayne Knight, he's a very funny actor. Yeah, he was very funny. I love Wayne Knight in stuff like Seinfeld. And, yeah, Wayne Knight, hilarious actor. So, yeah. Yeah, and again, I'll say this again. Wayne Knight did a great job voicing Tentor for this movie. So, yeah. But anyways, I think that's all the characters I could think of on top of my head. Now, let's talk about the songs. This movie has great songs, and the songs are all done by rock star Phil Collins. That's right, the music is done by Phil Collins. Yeah, Phil Collins did a great job writing and singing all the songs for this movie. And I believe he won an award for one of the songs. So, yeah, so let's talk about the songs that Phil Collins did. So, the first song we got is Two Words. Two Words was a great song. I really like the song Two Words. Yeah, Two Words, One Family. Yep, that Two Words was a great song. And another great song from this film is You Will Be In My Heart. You Will Be In My Heart was a very beautiful song. I love the song You Will Be In My Heart. That was one of the greatest Disney lullabies you could think of. So, yeah. You Will Be In My Heart is a great was a beautiful song from this movie. And another great song from this movie, Son of Men. Son of Men was a great song, too. And also the song Trashing the Camp. Trashing the Camp is another great song. You know, where Took, Tantor, and all the other gorillas were trashing the camp. And yeah, trashing the camp song is very catchy. I'll say that. Trashing the camp is very catchy, a very catchy song. So yeah, and another song from this film is Strangers Like Me. Strangers Like Me is another great song too. So yeah. But anyways, those are all the songs I could think of on top of my head too. And again, Phil Collins did a great job with the music for this movie. So yeah, you can't go wrong with Phil Collins. So yeah. Yeah, Phil Collins did a great job with the music for this movie. So, yeah, and I believe he got nominated made it for best song from this movie. So, yeah. Yeah, all the songs in this movie are great. So, yeah. But anyways, Tarzan. Again, great animation, great story, great characters, and great music. Again, is Phil Collins. The music is Phil Collins. Phil Collins is amazing. So, yeah. You can't go wrong with Phil Collins. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's all I can say about Tarzan. So, anyways, I'm gonna give Tarzan a 10 out of 10. There are absolutely no flaws with this movie whatsoever. So, yeah. But anyways, that is it. That is it for me reviewing on all the Disney animated films from the Disney's Renaissance era, from 1989 with The Little Mermaid, and through 1999 with Tarzan. So, yeah. And now we're going to be moving on to the next Disney animated era, which is the post-Renaissance. That's right, the next era is the post-Renaissance. So, yeah, and stay tuned. So, yeah, but anyways, that is it for my movie review on Tarzan. And stay tuned for my next movie review, which will be on Fantasia 2000. But until then, see you in the next video. Bye.